鳥も魚もどこへ行ったのトンボも蝶もどこへ行ったの水銀コバルトカドミウム鉛硫酸オキシダンシアンマンガンバナジウムクロムカリウムストロンチューム汚れちまった海汚れちまった空
Hey, what's up everybody? This is Phil, the Kaiju King, from my collection room here in Greater Cincinnati. And as you could tell by my intro video there, I'm going to be doing a little overlook of my latest X Plus figure, which is the Deforeal Hedorah 1971 final stage, final form. He's a cute little bastard. And here he be. Of course, he is in the Deforeal line. I think they did great on this thing. It's very, very reminiscent of Hedorah in the movie. Very nicely done. Of course, that movie is one of my favorite movies, honestly, of the series. The first movie where I actually thought Godzilla was going to lose because Hedorah put the smackdown whipping on Godzilla in that movie. But this is a neat little thing. Of course, the Deforeal line is known for the exaggerated big heads, but they still, to me, they still hold the accuracy of the suits and stuff. I really love them. They're not a space hog by any stretch of the imagination, and they're not super outrageously expensive like some of these figures tend to be, but it's really nicely done. I love the eyes. I always say that Hedorah has the creepiest eyes in the Kaiju universe. No Kaiju will ever top these eyes, in my opinion. They're just super creepy. But I do love the movie. Hedorah did put a massive whipping on Godzilla in that movie, in my opinion. He really took it to him, and there's no doubt in my mind that when I was a little and I watched that the first time, I was like, oh my God, Godzilla's going to lose, because he was just, he wounded Godzilla really for the first time in that movie, in my opinion. He in my opinion, he made him bleed, because if there's a scene in there, like right after he takes down Hedorah, Godzilla, and he looks at the humans and they pan in on his face. It's on the side of his nose. To me, that looks like blood. Maybe it's a burn, I don't know, but to me it looks like blood on his face. So it's always said that Gigan was the first to make him bleed, but I really think Hedorah was the first to draw blood from Godzilla. But these are cool little figures. I've got quite a few of them now, and this one will always hold great significance to me, because this is the first in the X Plus Deforeal series that is not a Godzilla. First one that's not. Well, technically the second, because Zilla's in there now, but I don't really consider Zilla Godzilla. So, but this is the first non-Godzilla kaiju from Toho that is in the Deforeal line, and it's really cool. I really like it. It's got the big sacks on his back. His head is split. Just really nicely done figure, I think. But I do love that movie. Godzilla took the beating in the movie. He prevailed in the end, but he did take a beating. He was beaten and battered and burned by acid, and bleeding, and his eye was shut, sealed shut, and it was just the first time that Godzilla, in my opinion, really was like, oh my God. The movie is psychedelic and funky and kind of crazy in ways, but it does have a message about environment, us protecting our environment rather than abusing it. So it is a pretty political movie in that stretch of the imagination, but I love the movie anyway, because it's Godzilla, plus that Godzilla, the 68 through 72, that's one of my favorite suits, along with the 75. So that's another reason why that movie also holds a special place because that is one of my favorite Godzilla suits. But these are really cool. I love these little things, no doubt. I will bring over some some comparisons now. Here's the Deforeal X Plus 62. This is the RIC with the glow fins, but they look pretty good together. Put them face to face here. All right, here's Zilla. Bring him up. I do like this Zilla though. I think they did a really good job with it. I don't consider it to be Godzilla, but I thought they did good. Face to face. Here is the X Plus Deforeal Kong 2017. I think all these little figures are really cool. I love them. I love the line. I didn't think I ever would initially, but when I first got my first one, it was I changed my mind quickly. Here's a face-to-face kind of. Kong's kind of twisted there. Okay, I'll bring forward two of my 25 centimeter. This is the Squishy Soft Crawler, Hedorah Crawler, and the 25 centimeter landing stage Hedorah. These give good scale to him, so if anybody's got these, you can see the scale. They're not very big. This is, you know, pretty tall one, and this Hedorah is pretty tall for this line, so, in my opinion. But Hedorah was a tall creature anyway. He towered over Godzilla, so that makes sense. Pretty cool. And this is the RIC, which the option was the eye patch. It just pops right in there, no problem. Just like that. Looks really cool with the eye patch in it. That eye patch was in the battle with Godzilla. Godzilla punched him right in the eye and sealed up his eye for him, for his troubles. But I do love the 62 with it. I think that's really cool looking. Plus this is Showa. But soon we'll be getting his compatriot in the Deforeal series. I don't know if it's this month or July. The G71. And I have the RIC on pre-order with that. I can't wait for that, but that'll be the perfect match for this Hedorah. But I love this little figure. It's really cool. It's really neat. I love this line. They don't take up much room. I am displaying a picture of him down here with all my other Hedorah stuff over there, except for I keep these up in my man cave upstairs because I got a little shelf up there, and I've still got quite a ways to go to fill it because these things just don't take up a lot of space. but they're really neat and really cool, and I can't wait for next month for the G71 that'll match this. That'll be really neat to have. But anybody that would want to collect this line, I would highly recommend. They're really neat looking, they're cool looking, they're unique, and they're just a fabulous little line that X Plus started, and I think they've taken off, or they probably wouldn't still be making so many in the line, because every time they have releases revealed, new releases coming, it seems like we always get a couple of these, it seems like. So, but I love them, they're really cool. I love the movie, I love the figures, I love Hedorah. He's one of my favorite villains from the Godzilla franchise. Him, Gigan's my all-time favorite. Him, Mecha Godzilla, King Hedorah. To me, those are the big four villains, in my opinion, of for Godzilla. I really wish old Hedorah would have got a second movie. I thought it deserved it. I mean, the way the end of this movie ended, it said, and another one with a question mark. That would have been really cool if he got another film. That would have been neat. I will bring the camera closer directly for a close-up video to end this here little overview of this little guy. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching my videos. And this is Phil, the Kaiju King. I'll be signing off from my collection room in Greater Cincinnati. Y'all have a wonderful day.